Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of May the 8th through the 14th. What we have coming up for you on Monday is the Page of Coins in reverse. Page of Coins in reverse, Libra, is just telling me that you're getting some kind of news about money or material resources that you would rather not hear. So some kind of news about something you would rather not hear. Maybe you have an invoice that's larger than you expected it to be, or maybe you have something that got flood damaged or something like that. There's just some kind of negative information or information you wish you didn't have to hear about finances or material goods. Okay, Tuesday for Libra. Queen of Cups showing up here. This is somebody that you're interacting with. This is somebody who's going to be pretty transparent in their emotions. You're going to know right where you stand with this person. They are going to be expressing their concern or their well, this is an interesting phrasing, but it's what's coming out, or their interest in you. And it's odd because it doesn't necessarily feel like a friendly interest or a romantic interest. This feels like it may have to do for a lot of you with business. Now, for some of you, it could be friendly or romantic that they're expressing, but for a lot of you, this to me talks about business. This could be a good thing. This could be that you go in an interview and that interviewer is somebody who seems to really appreciate your perspective or your ideas. This could also be just somebody at work. Maybe you're up for a promotion or something like that, or this could just be your boss's. Maybe you're getting an evaluation or a feedback, and your boss is letting you know what she thinks about you. For most of you, it'll be a she, whoever this person is, whether it's your boss or not. For some of you, it will be male, but this person is letting you know. I feel like they're giving you some kind of positive message about your impact upon them or upon the company or on their life if it's on a personal level. So some kind of someone definitely letting you know how they feel about you, whether it has to do with work, personal stuff, or friendship. But for most of you, I do feel like it's going to be work. Let's look at Wednesday, Libras. The Empress in reverse, you are getting impatient. There are dreams or goals that you're trying to manifest, and you're just kind of tired of them not showing up instantaneously, and you're stomping your foot up and down and figuratively screaming. Not literally. At least most of you won't literally. But you are getting impatient to manifest something that's good into your life, and you're wanting that to come in faster than it has been. Okay, let's look at Thursday. Here we do have the Lovers showing up in reverse. For me, what I'm hearing is this is stagnation in some kind of relationship. So things may just be getting a little bit old and hum, same old, same old. Same old, same old. For some of you, this is really kind of an apathy, I feel like. I feel like it's an interesting way this is coming in because I don't normally get it like this, but this is something about a relationship that for a lot of you will be a romantic interest or a romantic relationship, but for others, for the minority of you, it's going to be some other kind of relationship. But I feel like there's something that you want to have different or want to have improved in this relationship, and I feel like the other person in the relationship is just kind of like, whatever, that's not really important. Why is that such a big deal to you? Blah, 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 blah. They're not taking it very seriously, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like that has you a little frustrated about, how do you move forward with a relationship where when you try to communicate, the other person doesn't take it seriously? What's the next step? I really feel like you're frustrated here. You feel like you're kind of at a standstill. I don't feel like you want to give up on whatever this relationship is, but you just don't know how to move forward in this case. Okay, so that's what we have coming in on Thursday. I'm going to tell you guys something that you all already know. We can never change the other person. The only person we have control of is us. Okay? All right. Let's look at Friday. Two of Swords is showing up in reverse. Two of Swords is telling me that you're feeling confused about something. There's some kind of decision that you're trying to make. I'm hearing that you're actually pressuring yourself to make this decision, Libras. Why are you doing that? Honestly, if you have a decision that doesn't really have to be made today, why are you pressuring yourself to make it today? Maybe you want to wait until you feel comfortable with the answer to this question. Maybe you want to wait until this decision just kind of becomes apparent or surfaces as the most appropriate thing to do. Why are you trying to push it? Why are you trying to decide right now? I really have the strong impression that nobody else needs you to decide right now. It's okay if you don't have your mind made up this moment. Let yourself off the hook. Let yourself off the hook, Libra. Okay, let's look at Saturday. Here you have the Ace of Clubs showing up in reverse. Ace of Clubs in reverse, in reverse, in reverse. What do we have going on here? Oops, I guess I should have put my phone on silent. That would have been nice. So sorry for the interruption. Okay, so Ace of Clubs in reverse. I do feel like um, you're being overwhelmed with information, or at least that's the way you're feeling. It feels like you're getting all kinds of new information. Maybe there's major changes to your job, and so you're having to sort of relearn parts of your job. Maybe you're actually in school, but I just feel like you feel like information is just being poured into your brain a little faster than you can actually comprehend it and put it to good use. So feeling a little bit overwhelmed by new information is what's coming up for me on Saturday. On Sunday, what we have coming up is the Falling Tower, and the Falling Tower is just really the beginning of the story, honestly. So with the Falling Tower, the story is starting. We're at the beginning of the story, and the story is about that there's something in your life that makes you feel secure in your manifest existence, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, a car, a home, whatever it is. That makes you feel secure. And something happens that shakes that security and drastically changes whatever's going on with something that makes you feel secure. And so now you're kind of scrambling. I mean, when this happens, it can be very uncomfortable. It can kind of take your breath away. So this is the beginning of the story, and so the story is just starting to unfold on Sunday. Whatever this is, that's the big shakeup is happening on Sunday, or within a couple of days. Most people tell me that most of the things that I talk about actually happen for them, but maybe not exactly on the day I say. So we've got this big shakeup that's coming in for you on this week, and the important thing to remember with this is that this is just the beginning of the story, because typically when we've got the Tower card, basically we've been in that secure place or had that secure situation for a long time, and we've really we've maximized that. We've grown as much as we can grow in that. There's no more expansion left in that situation. And so we've been kind of stagnating because that situation has become comfortable for us. It offers us the security that we want. And so we haven't really been looking to replace that situation or upgrade that situation because we felt secure where we were. So what happens basically is the universe does this wake-up call of, hey, I don't really care so much for stagnation. How about we do some more growth here? Boot. Out you go, out of that secure place. So now you're in a situation where you have to look for something that will replace that old thing that gave you security, or that old situation that gave you security. And what happens, but by the time the story ends, the universe doesn't just boot us out and just go, well, sink or swim, without knowing that there's some great opportunities out there for us. That just doesn't happen. And so when the universe boots us out of that tower or out of that secure situation, it's because the universe knows that there is something out there that's better for us, that we can grow into, that will allow us to expand. So the end of the story is that you end up finding opportunities that are better than whatever it was that the shakeup was about on Sunday. Okay, so keep in mind the beginning might be a rough ride. You might want to buckle your seatbelt, but by the time you get to the end, you're going to be an overcomer. Okay? So that is your week, Libra. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, some of you here this week for readings. If you want to schedule one of those, all you have to do is just go to my website, make sure I am the right reader or the right practitioner for you. Once you have decided on that, then go ahead and contact me and we will get something scheduled for you as quickly as possible. All right, everybody have a fantastic week. Peace out.